You may have noticed over the past, month or two, all of a sudden, companies are posting their pay packages with their jobs. Why is that? Well, there's a number of different reasons why that's occurring. There were some state laws that took effect. There were a couple of lawsuits that didn't go too far, but it was far enough where the industry kind of took notice and said, "Wait a minute, we need to change how we do this." Other companies, and I'll only talk about us here, but some will say, "Well, see, we're being very transparent now, and we're going to tell you exactly what this pays, or or whatever the case may be," and that's fine. But I want to talk about transparency because it's a very overused buzzword. It seems like we've been like this for 11 years. In February, Atlas will celebrate our 11-year anniversary. When we started 11 years ago, one of the very first things we decided was we're going to be that transparent company. I saw too much in our industry that was behind closed doors and too walled off, and there was an us versus them sort of mentality out there. And that was, I couldn't have ran a business like that. So we decided from the very beginning, we're going to be very open and honest with everything. How we operate, how we run, pay packages, how much, what we hold back, what margin we make on each one of those deals, that type of thing. And it's been like that for 11 years now. This is nothing new to us. I'm going to break it down for you in 3 different ways. First, when we hire new recruiters, or when we've hired all of our recruiters, if you go back to some of the most tenured recruiters we have, one of the very first things they learn is the Atlas way. And in the Atlas way is do the right thing. Now I'm going to tell you, sometimes the right thing does not equal dollars for us. And sometimes it just simply doesn't. Sometimes it's a negative amount for us. But if we say we're going to do something, our word is everything, and we do it. And there have been very few, if no instances, of us saying that we're going to do something and then not following through on it. So I'd show you the Atlas way. It's written on in fact, we just put it up right here. These are the words that we live by all the time, every day. Every one of our recruiters has this. I wrote it 11 years ago. It hasn't really changed that much at all. It went through one iteration probably 5 or 6 years ago where we cleaned up some of my bad grammar, quite honestly. That's the only thing that changed. 2, we do more online than pretty much everybody else. I don't think there's another company out there that has a dedicated brand team to film or to document what happens with Atlas every day. Now, sometimes it's goofy stuff, right? We eat weird food or, those types of things, but it's fun. Well, we know you don't want to talk about your work all the time. You want a break from that. And we hope to offer that through humor or a beer with Atlas or a Wino Wednesday or something like that, where we offer those pieces of content to you to lighten your day a little bit. Maybe you watch them, maybe you don't, that's okay. But then there's pieces of content like this or Atlas All Access, where it is more about what we do in the industry every day and how it affects all of you that are traveling. Finally, number 3, maybe the most important to you, and I'll tell you why. It's me. It's access to me. I'm out there. I'm on, you have my email address. Most of us are friends on Facebook. You can contact me that way. Maybe you're not on Facebook. Maybe you're on LinkedIn. You can contact me however you want. A lot of you have my phone number, and we text often. Why is that access important? Think about other agencies out there. Do you know who owns them? Do you know who their president is? Do you know who their chief marketing officer is? Do you know who their chief operating officer is? You know who ours is. You know I'm one of them. You know Steve Seitner, who sits across from me often. You can contact him anytime you want. Now, he's not necessarily a Facebook guy, but he's a LinkedIn guy, and you can talk to him that way. Or all of our emails are out there on the website. You can contact us that way. Good, bad, otherwise. Not everything's always sunshine and rainbows. And I want those emails and I want that information too. We only get better through the diversity. You can contact me anytime you want. I'm right here. Well, I'm not right here. I'm right out there. I still sit at the reception desk. The first person that you see when you come in the door is me. I defy you to name another owner of a company, and obviously there's 2 of us. Steve Ryan sits down away from me, but he's out there on the floor too. He's not in an office somewhere with the closed door. I defy you to name another company out there that gives you that level of access. I'm here. You can contact me anytime you want. anytime you want with any issue you have. Now, I may not be able to solve your problem. I might have to go through a layer or two to get to where we need to go. And I might say, I'm not your guy, but Joel Kozacek's your guy. Or Carrie, team manager, she can help you with that, but I can get you to the right person to fix whatever issue you're having. Transparency. You're going to hear a lot about it. A lot are hanging their hat on it because they have to post their pay packages online now. It's been like that with us for 11 years, and it's going to be like that with us for as long as Steve and I are here. I assure you of that. If it ever doesn't seem like it, like I said, you can contact me.